Today we are discussing joiner transformation in source transformation. Okay, where salary is less than 10,000 and the country in US. Okay, here for joining a two table, we should have uh, a common column. Okay, so joiner can do with the common columns in a two tables. So joiner is nothing but which append the fields. Okay, the difference between joiner and a union. The union is it append the rows, but your joiner appends the fields. Okay, this is the main thing. Fields means data types. Okay, you can achieve joiner with transformation by source qualifier as well as joiner transformation. If source file is a flat file, we can achieve through joiner concept only. Okay, if it is a source file is flat file, we cannot do at source transformation. So we can do at the joiner transformation only. Okay, we take joiner transformation and then we do. Let's see joiner transformation uh, through source qualifier. Go to already created explore technology, okay, development, and select joiner where it is. Okay, the second page. Okay, here source qualifier. I am giving the name m underscore source qualifier, filter oracle, and I have connected the snowflake here. Okay, here for joining more than one table, we take source type as multiple objects. Here we are taking the source type as a multiple objects and go to three threads. Here we add our related objects. Related objects means that joining tables. Here object is nothing but tables in this IICS. So these are the tables we are having. So in the departments, we are having the relationship with the employee department ID and department ID, and location we are having department location ID with the location ID. And we go to sorting, so we can do the sorting also here with the here I will employees with the salary is less than 10,000 and state with the US here we are taking. Okay, here we are giving filter condition as salary less than 10,000 and whose location is US. Here the location, the country ID I am taking, that is equal to US. Click on OK. Okay, we are having advanced features we can give if you want. Go to fields. Okay, go to target. Here we take our target. Here, our target I am taking is snowflake. Here we are taking target as Snowflake, which is a cloud. So how to give connections to Snowflake, we have seen in previous video. Okay, you go to that and you see how to give the connections. And target fields, I have created the T underscore employee department location. The target fields we are having, and the field mapping we have to field by using smart map. So these are the fields we are having in the target fields, and we have to map the all from our source to target, and we go save here. Click on run. Log into Snowflake. Here we go to worksheet. The worksheet we created our T underscore employee department location. So with all the fields of source and target, same fields we created, and I'm retrieving the data from the source or target. So I want to truncate first that T underscore employee department location. Here we go for the database as well as schema as well as uh, our table name. So here in target we don't have any data. Okay, let execute the workflow. Go to mapping and run. Go to my jobs. Click on refresh button. It's going to start. You have to refresh. Then it's went to queue. It is in queue position, queue status. So again we refresh it. Then when we refresh it, it will give the result. Otherwise, it is in buffering mode only. Okay, we have to refresh this IICS again and again. The data integration service, you have to refresh it because the our target is also cloud now, so that's why it is taking much time. Refresh it. Okay, but the joiner also here, if we have flat files, so we do not do that source qualifier joiner. We have to use joiner concept. Here see 61 rows processed. Okay, select star. We are driving the data. Like this, it will get the data. Okay, here we joined three tables. Okay, the country US, we are fetching the data into the Snowflake cloud target. Okay, all the details we are getting here. So if you want to get the salary in ascending order, we can give the sort. Okay, sort order. So in the IICS only we are having ascending order only. Go to source, sort, configure. Here we are only having ascending order. No, there is no descending order. Employees, salary. Okay, we save it. Again, we execute this one, and it's in starting position. Okay, here we are having only ascending order, so there is no descending order. Only it is not, it is in enable disable mode, which is in disable mode. So only ascending order is there. Okay, if you want to get the sorted data, we can do like that. Okay, now again it is in running mode. So again 61 rows fetched into the target. Now we have to execute again. Here it is giving all in ascending order. Okay, this is about joiner concept in source transformation. So in the ascending order we are getting 10,000 below. Okay, please subscribe and like for more Informatica videos. Thank you. Today we are discussing joiner transformation in source transformation. Okay, where in this example we are seeing joiner transformation and unit testing. Sorry. Uh, okay, and also we are doing with the filter also joiner with filter and unit testing. How to do the unit testing also we can see, means how many source and how many targets we are having. Here we are having two source tables. Let's see. Here we are taking two sources, employee and departments. Here we combine with the joiner transformation and giving filter condition is salary less than 10,000. Okay, then we store the resultant into the target table. Here we store the joiner transformation and we don't give any condition. First we store, then we truncate the target and we see that less than 10,000 how it will store. So after that we do unit testing. How to do unit testing also we can see here. By using minus queries we do here. Please like and subscribe for more IICS and Informatica videos. Now we see here, we go to source, first source. Here we taking employees, and this can also do with the source qualifier also, but this is another approach. In the previous example we seen, we are taking source and departments in the single source qualifier transformation. But here we are taking different sources and we are doing joining. This is one way. The better is if it is in not a flat file, we use in source qualifier only. Okay, here we joiner we take, here master and detail table we take. So here the master and detail table. So here we take detail table as smaller one. Now we are taking, we are having advanced mode as well as in normal mode here in the filter condition. So in the advanced mode, these are the things we are having. So now here also we are storing into snowflake only. So operation is insert here. We are not taking any filter condition. Go to target. The target, we have to create a snowflake collection and giving this target as a department. These are the target fields from the snowflake cloud. So we do auto map with the smart map. So all the same field names are mapped here. So here manager ID and department ID we have to take from the employee, that is department is taken. So there is three fields are I am keeping null only because that is location table also having, but here we are doing with only two tables, that's why it is making null. City country gives null values. Click on save. So it is valid. Go to click on run and click on run. Uh, Click on my jobs. Here only I am doing joining and I am doing loading here. There is no filter condition I am giving. So after loading, we will give the filter condition. Then you know how the filter condition will works. So which is the our target table name. So target DB we are having core schema and that we are having specifying our table name. So 134, 106 records processed. So the source and target are both are same. select star from that filter. Okay, here we see, here we are getting null values. So these are the fields. So I'm saving the filter table. That's why it's not saying 107. So the actually we have to see in the location table, but another table where I'm seeing, that's why it's giving wrong values. Okay, that target DB employee location. Okay, here in this table, 106 records loaded, and I'm giving filter condition now. That salary is less than 10k. We're having salary less than 10k, those results will display now. So and storing into table, target table, filter, in the filter where I'm storing. So first we are loaded with the 106 records, and then we go to target. Here we have to store this into filter table. So means whatever the salaries we were having less than those information, I want to store in filter. Here we have to give our employee department ID and employee manager ID, not department manager ID, department ID. We have to keep in mind this one. Click on save. See, so here we give the filter condition. So give the filter condition, that is salary, employee salary, which is less than 10k, 10,000. Okay, you can't run. Go to my jobs, refresh, which is status in starting mode. If we refresh, then only it is coming to running mode. So we have to do, otherwise it will shows like that only. Even if it executed in the background also, it will not reflect. We have to refresh that one. Now 134, no, 134, not 134, it becomes less values. So with the, we are using joiner concept and with the 86 rows processed. So both the department and employee 134, in that 86 rows we are getting. See here 86 rows we got. Now we do unit testing here. We see here 86 records stored in our department filter. So in the location table we stored 106 records. Here 86. Then we do minus query. If results giving correct or not. If you are doing minus query, if it gives zero queries, means there is no output query will get. If you will get any data, if you will get any data, it becomes invalid. If you will not get any data, it becomes true. So then we do minus query results. Okay, now we see here is the syntax. Select star from where salary is 10,000 minus select star from our target table department location. Same query we are giving. Okay, no one query processor results. Okay, this is regarding filter transformation with unit testing. Please subscribe, like for more Informatica IICS videos. Thank you. In this, here we see the exercise that flat file as a source CSV file and load the employees who are getting salary more than 5,000 and working in department 50, 60 and 80. Here we are doing filter transformation because we are getting source file. Already we seen. Uh, so we are having a salary is greater than 5,000 and department in 50, 60 and 80. So for the source is flat file, is there any source qualifier? And is there any source qualifier conditions? Tell me. We don't have any source qualifier. Okay, conditions. Just we have to map only. We have to get our flat file only in the source. Go to source. In that we have to select our flat file location, and we select that employee dot csv which were available in our location. Okay, there is no options we will show. We will see here. Okay, we already discussed about this in the previous video also. Here we are taking source as flat file. So we are separated with a comma. Okay, if you want to see the data, go for preview. The preview data will show it is correctly loaded or not. Okay, now we drag and drop filter transformation. Otherwise, we click on our three dots. Then we select there also between source and target. Go to filter. In the source, we are getting a flat file. Na? It is everything in string format. We have to convert that string into our native, our output data types. Means the employee ID is decimal and high date is date and time, salary, commission, manager ID, department ID, all are number format. In IICS, number is converted into decimal, that native precision native type to our target type. Here there is no decimal. Here we are having a number. Click on save. We have to convert it this one. Go to filter. Here we give the filter condition by going advanced mode. By going advanced mode, I already given. So we are using in operator. So the in operator will after that we give the field name and we give the our requirement condition 50, 60, 80 and salary is greater than 5,000. So and means if both are true, then only the resultant our rows will come into our target table. So before that, you know that and or tables. Okay, target. Go to target. So we see incoming fields. So which is our okay, all data types. Okay. So target, how we give the snowflake connection. How do we get the snowflake? You can go to previous videos and then you know get. And here we select our employees table. The field mapping we do by using smart map. Okay. Now go to run. Click on run. My jobs. So which is starting, we already discussed this one. We have to refresh it, otherwise it in starting mode only. We keep in mind, because it is a trial version, that's why it is showing like that only. Okay. So 218 rows processed. In that flat file we are having 218 rows. So depending on our condition, how many rows will fetch, we see. It is now stored into Snowflake cloud database. So the Snowflake also same kind of syntax our like SQL only. Okay, we see here. Select start from our code table, 300 employees. So 82 rows processed. Okay, please subscribe and like for more IICS and Informatica videos. So there also we can sort. Okay, thank you. In Informatica videos. Today we are discussing the topic is called exercise, that is load the employees who are working as a clerk. So we don't have the direct clerk. We are having st underscore clerk like that. We use the in-string command, in-string, substring. Already we are discussing our SQL videos. You go to that videos and you know. Here by using in-string command, we load the job ID is clerk. Job ID equal to clerk. We see that, go to filter condition here, same mapping, everything is same, only changing here that instead of in underscore department ID we go with the in string instr. So job id contains which information, we see, comma clerk clerk validate. So in the job id who is having clerk, we will pass that information to our target table. So in this video we see more than one example. So by using in string substring we do lot of examples we do. Okay, for string things we'll do by using in string, substring, to date, to number, date format. Okay, which is a flat file, which is 90 rows processed. Okay, you see in the Snowflake connection. Select start from T underscore employees. Now all clerk, S under SH clerk, ST clerk. Here having clerk. The name containing clerk, it will display like that we are doing. Now another exercise is we are having ETL mapping to load employees who have joined in leap year to target 1 and non leap year to target 2. So which is a very important topic. So what is leap year? Tell me. Leap year means a year which is divisible by 4 and it may give 0 as a reminder, which is called as leap year. Okay, we see that in our how we going to store one into another and one leap year into one table, and non-leap year rows into another table. Here we drag and drop another target. So we are going to see here, it is not selecting. Why? No, now it's coming. Okay. We delete that one first. Okay, it is deleted. The mouse is not working, I think. We see we see here the filter condition we give. Edit filter. We give modulus operator, modulus function, mod get date part. So we are having get date part from hide date. We get the get date part. Get date part is a method. By using that, we can get the date part. You see here, I given. I think we can search it and we can do it also. For that purpose only, I am searching here. So get a date part. Okay, which is small and caps we're having. We get the date part and we will do divisible by 4. Okay, it is going to copy. Okay, so we get the get date part. So which is also one method, and we can go with the 2 underscore date format. That also we see. Get date part. Higher date we select, and which format we want, we have to get it in y format. Comma 4 equal to 0. It is showing error. Where it is, showing error. Modulus get date part higher date comma 4 y comma 4 equal to 0. Okay, so we get the leap year. If it is equal to 0, then only it is leap year. Higher date and y. So bracket open and close, and that bracket also open and close, equal to 0. It is giving error. So it's an invalid function reference of mod get date part, which is giving error. Where it is showing error. So we suggest to get that part, and also it is also seeing error only. So I think in the syntax only it is we have to put it in capital letter. What happened? Let's see. Get date part of higher date. Why. Higher date. So invalid function reference. Get underscore date underscore part only. Get date part only. Which one? We see the syntax here. Get date part date date of and that format. We see here. We go to integration. Get underscore date underscore part, not get date part. Get underscore it now it will give expression is valid. Okay. So is there any simple thing also it gives error? We see the correct syntax. This is called a syntactical error. Okay, at the runtime we are getting that is runtime error. Okay, this is syntax error. We have to check each and every time. So get date part. Okay, y equal to 0, and we copy that one because we have to this same logic we have to use for non-leap year also, na? So there we get not equal to 0. The filter condition we go filter advanced in the another filter condition. Here we give not equal to. Okay, so non-leap year data will be going to into target 1, and leap year data will go and store in the target. So we do the connections here in target fields. Field mapping also did in the target one. So in the target in the target one, I think we are not mapped. So we have to map here. Snowflake connection. Select core. We are created another t underscore employees one. In that we are going to store into the non-leap year data. So go to field mapping and do auto map, smart map. Click on save. Click on save and okay, mapping is valid only. Mapping is valid. Click on run and go to my jobs. Waiting for the my jobs. Okay, click on my jobs. So by using get date part function, we can get that date part. Okay, with the date part we do. Okay, okay, starting. You have to refresh it. Otherwise, it in starting mode only. It's running. Running mode. The 218 records are there in our flat file. Go to Snowflake. So start from target db code t underscore employees. So here we see uh, only that 2004 2008 data you are getting into the target first target that is the name is target I am giving now. So t underscore employee in the t underscore employees in the t underscore employee one we are getting odd numbers all. Okay, even if we get even but which is not divisible by 4, those information we are getting. We can do like this, leap year and non-leap year we can store like this. Okay, so we do truncate and target. If there is any data before that we are having, it will. So here we do truncate and target. That is why it's giving more data. I forgot to remove the old data. Okay, now we run it. Click on my jobs. Now we see same 218 rows process here, and the leap year data will going to store in I am target the target, that is employee, and non-leap year is going to store in employee one, t underscore employee one. Here in the first table we store leap year data, and in second table we store non-leap year data. Okay, thank you very much. And Informatica videos. Today we are discussing the topic is called exercise, that is load the employees who are working as a clerk. So we don't have the direct clerk. We are having st underscore clerk like that. We use the in-string command, in-string, substring. Already we are discussing our SQL videos. You go to that videos and you know. Here by using in-string command, we load the job ID is clerk. Job ID equal to clerk. Okay, now we are doing. So the loading, the getting salary more than 5,000 and 50 60 80, as well as source ETL mapping load employee whose first name has space in it. Example Joe's Manuel, John Paul. So for that same thing we do here. We configure. So here we are taking employees, the salary greater than 5,000. Click on OK. The SQL override query we give here. If it is table, we can give. This is table only. ETL mapping to load employee whose first name has space in it. Okay, go to filter. Advanced mode. We give the filter condition, that is first name. The how do we find that space? By using in string operation only. In string, first name we have to add it, comma, space, in single quotes we give, and we validate it. And The department ID in 50, 60, 80 we see here, and in string, no, in string, yes or no, we see that 50, 60, 80, we validate it. Okay, we see the output how it will come. Go to target table. So we have to give the target connection also here. I'm giving snowflake connection here. Target DB, and we select the schema, core schema. So that T underscore employees. Click on OK. The operation is insert here. The advanced we are having truncate target table. Go to field mapping and do the smart mapping, auto smart map. Click on save, which is valid now. Okay, run. Cloud services going to run now, and click on my jobs. We have to refresh it, otherwise it will shows in starting mode only. Okay, so now it's running mode. Now 0 rows processed. Source has 58 records, but 0 rows processed. Why? Can you guess? Anybody? Can you guess why it is showing 0 rows processed? Go to filter. Now we see the formula. You see one by one. So how the data will save. Click on run. Can you give the comment why it is not getting 50, 60, 80? Can you give the comment? Please give the comment. Okay, if you want to follow my channel, please subscribe and like. Click on my jobs and see whether how many rows are processing here. So the rows processed to our target table we see here. Which is in running mode. So the 58 rows processed here. So depending on our condition, we got two rows which are so to the name is having Kiran.Reddy Joe's manual, who is having space in the space, only one space we are having, and the department ID 50, 60, 80. Then we see whether the formula is correct. Tell me. Go to my jobs. Then we see the result of what we will get. We refresh it again. The rows processed 0. Can you guess? Go to, so we are giving here in string instead of in. That's why it is giving not giving any results. Okay, we have to give in operator. Okay, now we will get a correct output here. Okay, by practicing only we will get more information, and we get the free hands on exercises. Okay, before that please subscribe and like. Which is in running mode. Now we see the only the 50, 60, 80 data will come now. So which is in running mode. Now that 58 was processed here. Okay, we got all the. Please subscribe and like. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now we are doing. So the loading, the getting salary more than 5,000 and 50, 60, 80, as well as source ETL mapping load employee whose first name has